for today's lesson, we're gonna continue with vocabulary, and now we're talking about accounting. All right, accounting. We're gonna study the accounting basics. Accounting basics. So we're gonna study vocabulary related to this, but this is not gonna be an accounting class. We're going to just study basic vocabulary related to this field. Okay, but before going over this topic, guys, let's go over a worksheet that I have right here. Mm, okay, see my screen. Can you please
Yes.
see my screen, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
But I don't see my screen. Wait. You see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so can you please read the words or the jobs that I have in the box? Sergio de Leon, please start. How do you pronounce this?
Okay. Shop assistant.
Okay, shop assistant.
Shop assistant.
Yes, shop assistant. All right. Continue, please, Guillermo, with the second one.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Okay, police officer. What about the next one? Luis Quintanilla.
Assistant.
Personal assistant, okay?
Personal assistant.
Personal assistant. Okay, Aldair, continue.
Dentist.
Okay, Guillermo Alexis, continue.
Firefighter.
Julio Barrera, continue.
Veterinarian vet.
How do you pronounce this job? Remember the pronunciation.
Veterina.
Veterinarian.
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 Remember, veterinarian.
Veterinarian.
Mhm. Veterinarian.
Veterinarian. Veterinarian.
Veterinarian or vet. Okay, Gloria, what about the next one?
Pilot.
Hmm? Jose Bonilla, next one.
Mechanic.
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 Okay, you don't say mechanic, you say mechanic. Okay, mechanic. Okay, Dennis, the next one. Dennis, pronounce this word.
Baker.
Baker. Dennis, pronounce it again. Dennis,
Hello.
pronounce it again.
Hello.
Do you have problems, Dennis, with your audio? Okay, Anthony, please help me out.
All right, Baker.
Baker. Okay, thank you, Anthony. Okay, Gloria, continue with the next one, please.
Bus driver.
Okay, thank you, bus driver, bus driver, bus driver. Okay, Gloria, what is the next one?
Hair.
Hairdresser. Okay, hairdresser. Jose Bonilla,
Doctor.
doctor. Remember that is doctor, 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 okay? Julio Herrera, the next one.
Taxi driver.
Taxi driver, okay? Anthony,
Taxi driver.
Anthony?
Let me check.
Mhm.
Teacher.
Teacher, yes. Carlos Calderon,
Architect.
architect,
Ar-
architect,
architect.
architect, okay. And the last one, Guillermo, Guille,
Zookeeper.
zookeeper.
Teacher.
Mechanic, yes, Anthony, tell me.
I don't know if only me. I listen with interference.
What about the rest? Do you hear me well? Or we're having bad connection?
Um, for me, good connection. But I don't know. Everyone listened very good or
Anthony, do
listen
you
with
hear me well or
interference.
not?
Sorry?
Do you hear me well or not? Do you
Yes,
hear me?
yes, right now.
Okay. All right. And what about the rest?
Teacher,
Yes, tell me.
your connection is unstable.
Okay. Is my connection still unstable? Or you hear me better now? You hear me better now?
It's better. It's better now.
Okay, all right. So guys, you can take a look at the chat. The pronunciation for those words is architect and mechanic. All right. When you have the CH together in that case, you pronounce it like letter K. All right. Architect, mechanic. All right. So Sergio, number one, I sell things to people. I work in the shop. Who am I? I sell things.
Who
I work in the
am
shop.
I?
Who am I?
Shop assistant.
Shop assistant. Shop assistant.
Shop assistant. Yes.
Shop assistant. Uh, are you sure?
Mm,
I sell things to people and I work in the shop. It doesn't allow me
shop assistant. Or
to drop it.
personal assistant.
Personal assistant. Let's see.
Okay.
Um, okay. All right. Let's leave it as it is. Right? Shop assistant. Okay.
Okay.
Josefina. I help people in accidents. I must stay calm and react calmly in difficult situations. I work at the police station. Who am I?
Police officer.
A police officer. Okay. All right. Number three. Aldair. I put out large fires and help in accidents. I wait ready at the fire station, and when people in trouble call 112, we start the fire engine, turn on the warning lights and sirens, and help you.
Okay. Firefighter.
Firefighter. Okay. Guille, I design buildings, houses, schools, hospitals, museums, and galleries. Who am I?
Architect. Architect.
Architect. Okay, Julio Barrera. I treat sick animals. I treat sick animals. I work in the pet hospital.
Uh, veterinarian.
Mm, that's gonna be homework for you, Julio. How do you pronounce the word?
Uh, vet, veterinarian.
How do you pronounce it?
Veterinarian.
Vetre. Okay,
Vetre.
veterinarian. Vet,
Veterinarian.
Veterinarian or vet.
Veterinarian.
Yes. Okay, Alexis. I teach children to read and write. I work in a school. Who am I?
Teacher.
Yes, teacher. Anthony, I answer the phones. I write and send emails. I make appointments and I work in an office. Who am I?
And secretary.
Have secretary.
Oh, personal assistant.
Okay, personal assistant. Assistant.
Assistant, sorry.
Assi
Personal assistant.
yes, you have the stress, Anthony, on the second syllable. Personal assistant.
Assistant.
Assistant. Yes.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, Jackson. I help. Oh, no, no, sorry. I look after the animals and I work in the zoo. Who am I? Who am I? Jackson?
Yes, yes.
Look after the animals and I work in the zoo. Who am I?
Zookeeper.
Keeper. Zookeeper.
Zookeeper. Zookeeper.
Okay. Oops, sorry, right here. Okay. Gustavo, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
All right, Gustavo, I help sick people and I work at the hospital. Who am I?
Doctor?
Doctor, yes. Very good, doctor. Okay. Luis Quintanilla, I wash and trim your hair. I work in the hairdressing salon. Who am I?
Uh, hairdresser.
Yes, hairdresser. Hairdresser. All right. Guys, if you find a verb that you don't know, please, you can write it down on your notebook and then we are going to discuss the meaning. All right. If you find a new word in the definition or the description, please write it down and then you let me know and we are going to discuss the meaning. Okay. So Carlos Calderon, I check and treat your teeth. I work at the dental surgery. Who am I?
Dentist.
Dentist. Okay. Dennis, can you hear me now? Dennis? Can you hear me now? Dennis? I think you're still having problems with the audio. Okay. All right, Gloria. I can mend your car when it stops working. I work at the mechanic workshop in a special garage. I use different tools. Who am I?
Mechanic.
Okay, mechanic. All right, Sergio. I bake and sell bread and some pastry. I work in the bakery. What is it? Who am I?
Baker.
Baker. Yes, obviously, right? A baker. Oh. A baker. Okay, Jose Bonilla. I drive a taxi and take people where they want to go in return for money.
Taxi driver.
Taxi driver. Julio Barrera, I drive a bus along a particular road. People enter my bus at many bus stops.
Bus driver.
Bus driver. And the last one, I am trained to fly planes. I travel a lot. Who am I? A pilot.
Pilot. Pilot.
Teacher is missing. Okay, so guys, tell me about new words, new verbs that you've found in the descriptions.
What is hairdresser, teacher?
Hairdresser.
Yes.
A hairdresser is the person who cuts your hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
the person cut hair with men and women is the same work. Hairdresser.
No, not really. Like for example, if a person cuts a man's hair or beard, so you say barber. Hairdresser.
And hairdresser.
Hairdresser is for women.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank
Alright.
you.
Yes, hairdresser is for women. So guys, do you have any question about the vocabulary? You know these words?
What is the meaning of sick?
Okay, I'm going to write down all the words that you found that are new. Okay, you have sick. Any other word? Any other word? Do you know the meaning of look after, guys?
Teacher.
Yes, tell me, Gloria.
I am 5.
Excuse
I
me?
put a large.
Put out. Oh, I put out.
Firefly. I put a
Okay, the meaning of put out.
sería como yo pongo lejos.
No, actually, okay. Put out Put out. Okay, put out, Gloria, is the same as eliminate. When you eliminate something, you put out the fire. You eliminate.
Okay.
Okay, this is a verb that is compound with a particle or a preposition. So these are called phrasal verbs. Cuando encuentren un verbo así que está el verbo, pero está acompañado de una preposición, no se puede traducir literalmente. Entonces, porque es un verbo que está compuesto. Entonces, se debe de entender el significado del verbo tal cual. Entonces, en este caso, put out es extinguir. I put out large fires. Or eliminate.
Okay.
All right. Any other word?
What is appointment?
Okay, appointment. Another word. Appointment. Appointment, when you have an appointment, you have a date with the doctor. When you have an appointment, you visit the doctor. You got it? Una cita médica, that is an appointment.
What is the meaning of this, of look after?
Look after.
Yes.
Take care. Take care.
Okay.
Look after, you take care. What is the meaning, guys, of a, let me see. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of trim? Trim. I wash and trim your hair. Trim. What is trim?
Cortar.
Yes, is
Cortar o podar.
yes, a trim is a synonym of cut. All right, trim. Any other word? No? Okay. So, sick, the opposite of sick is unhealthy. If you are sick, you're not healthy, right? You feel some pain, so that's why you go to the doctor or you go to the hospital because you are sick. All right. Put out, remember, that is eliminate. Okay. Appointment, when you have a particular date with the doctor, so you visit the doctor. Look after is the same as take care. Look after is the same as take care. Trim is cut. All right. there you have. I'm going to write down a synonym, right, for this particular words. So sick, unhealthy, put out, extinguish, appointment, appointment, I would say that is a meeting with the doctor. Okay, look after is the same as take care. Trim is the same as cut. All right. So
Okay.
okay, guys. So now let's move to our second field. Today we are going to talk about accounting as well. So you're going to learn some basic vocabulary related to this. Okay, but I'm going to show you a video. I want you to pay close attention to these guys. Okay. Ready?
Yes, ready.
Here we go.
In this video, I'll give you an introduction to accounting by telling you a story. It's a story about Claudio and how he runs his business in Italy. Before we start, let's just get clear on what accounting is. Accounting makes it possible to systematically record, analyze, and report important financial information.
Okay, so this is what accounting does. Accounting records, analyzes, and reports information. Accounting records, analyzes, and reports information. Okay? Financial information. So accounting records, analyzes, and reports information. Financial information. Okay.
And communicate the financial health of a business to all interested parties. It's called the language of business, and it's the backbone of any company because every business needs reliable data to make informed decisions. But what does that really mean? Let's just take a moment to make this a bit more transparent and understand the basics of accounting. So let me tell you about Claudio.
Okay, who is Claudio? Gloria, who is Claudio? Who is She says something about Claudio. So who is Claudio?
Claudio is working in the financial.
Okay, Claudio runs business. Remember to use the expression, guys, that you already know. Claudio runs a business. Claudio is the owner of a business, okay?
Italy, which is also one of my favorite places, a nice beach city where a man called Claudio is selling souvenirs to tourists.
Okay, what does Claudio sell?
Souvenirs to tourists.
Okay,
Souvenirs y tours.
so this is Claudio's business. Claudio sells souvenirs to tourists.
Tours.
Okay.
He only sells one item, a beautiful plate made from colorful glass.
Okay. What does Claudio sell? What does Claudio sell?
Claudio sells a beautiful plate made from colorful glass.
So Claudio sells beautiful. This is for you to understand the story, right? And you understand these terms. He sells beautiful plates made from colorful glasses. He sells beautiful plates made from colorful glasses.
In the morning, he leaves his home with 100 euros and goes to the manufacturer of the souvenir. Each plate.
Okay. So Claudio in the morning leaves home with how much money? Gije?
€1.
One or 100?
I don't hear that.
He leaves his home with 100 euros and goes to the
100 euros.
Mm-hmm.
plate made from colorful glass. In the morning, he leaves his home with 100 euros and goes to the manufacturer of the souvenir.
Okay, he leaves home with 100 euros.
Each plate costs €1. So Claudio buys.
Okay, and how much does each plate cost?
€1.
€1. So how many plates does Claudio buy?
100.
Wow.
Exactly.
100 each.
Claudio has 100 euros. So each plate costs €1. So he buys 100 plates or pieces.
buys 100 pieces with his 100 euros. He walks to the beach and sells the plates to tourists for 5 euros a piece.
Okay, look, listen. Claudio has 100 euros and he buys 100 pieces. And Claudio pays 1 euro per each piece. But Claudio sells each piece for how much?
5 euro.
5 euros.
For
euros a
5
piece.
euros. So do you think that this is a good business or it's not a good business?
A good business.
business.
It's
It's
a
a
really
good
good
business.
actually, right? It's a really good business. Claudio sells each piece for 5 euros.
Lots.
Noon, he sold out. He goes home happily and repeats the same process the next day. After a month, he wants to know how much the business made. What if he sold more than one item? Which one was more profitable? Would it make sense to expand his business, like rent a fixed stand at the beach? Without a way of recording his business, like rent a
Look at these questions. How much profit did he make? What is profit? What is profit?
Como ganancia o lucro.
Exactly, right? That is profit. Like, for example, Claudia's profit is how much? How much is Claudia's profit?
For
400.
400.
400 euros.
400 euros.
Okay,
400 euro.
but per piece, how much is it?
For you.
It's 4 euros, right? Because Claudio only spends 1 euro on each piece, and he sells each piece for 5 euros. So his profit is 4 euros. All right.
4 euro.
Okay. So it's a really good business. Okay. So should he expand? Of course, right? It's a really nice business. Why not? Which item is more profitable? Profitable. What is profitable, guys?
Rentable.
Yes, if something is profitable, okay, it tells you that, I mean, you make good money. If you make good money, okay, it's profitable. If you didn't make good money, it's not profitable.
fixed
Okay.
stand at the beach. Without a way of recording the daily activities of his business, he's not going to be able to answer these questions. Accounting makes this possible. Not only will each financial transaction be recorded, but Claudio will also get detailed reports summarizing his financial performance. We call these reports financial statements. Let's start with Claudio's profitability. If you want to find out about a business's profitability, you go to their income statement. This is one of the main financial statements. There you can find out how much sales a business had in a certain period, which costs, and what was the resulting profit or loss. There is another name you may hear for the income statement. Do you know what it is? P&L, for profit and loss. It's a fairly simple business model, and the P&L for Claudio's business would look like this. He sold 100 plates for 5 euros each. That's what we call sales or revenue, which were 500 euros. The plates he sold, he didn't get for free, right? He incurred costs to buy them. Each plate cost him 1 euro. Therefore, in total, his costs were 100 euros. We call this the cost of goods, which we need to deduct from revenue. To keep it simple, we don't consider any other costs for now, like fees and taxes. If we add this up, we can see that Claudio made a profit, or net income of 400 euros.
Okay, this is Claudio's net income, net profit, 400 euros. Okay. Also, this is the income statement, right? Income statement, right? How much you make, right? By doing this business, okay? So this is the sales revenue, okay? This is the cost of goods, all right? And this is what Claudio makes, right? Claudio's profit. So far, so good. Questions? Questions?
No question.
No,
Okay.
no question.
That's how a simple income statement would look like. Next, we're going to take a quick look at the second main financial statement, the balance sheet. The balance sheet shows which assets the company owns, the liabilities it owes to others, and the equity that belongs to the owners.
Okay. Now let's take a look at the balance sheet. The balance sheet shows which assets. We're going to explain what an asset is, which assets the company owns, and liabilities it owns to others, and the equity that belongs to the owners. Okay. Say equity. Repeat, equity.
Equity.
Okay. Equity. All right. We have assets,
Equity.
equity, liabilities. Say liabilities.
Liabilities.
Okay, all right.
Assets are usually things of value or resources the company owns and uses. For instance, land and buildings, office equipment, inventory, or cash, just to name a few.
Okay, these. Oh,
Land and buildings, office equipment, inventory, or cash, just to name.
okay, guys, these are the assets. It's what you have. What you have. If you have your own building, okay, that's your asset. Okay, equipment that you already have, okay, those are assets, right? Money, cash, okay. So those are your assets.
Name a few. Liabilities are what you owe to others. For example,
Okay, and liability, assets is something that is yours. Something that is yours, assets. But liability, it's something that you own to others. Like for example, if you're going to make a business, okay? If you're gonna make a business, but you need some money, so you go to a bank and you ask for a loan. Loan es un préstamo, okay? If you go to the bank and you ask for a loan, and then you're gonna pay this loan. So this is called liability. It's something that you own to others. It's not yours because you need to pay that loan back. You got it?
Teacher,
Yes.
your connection is unstable again.
Yes, listen with interference.
Okay. Yes.
Disconnect your neighborhoods.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's try it. Let's try.
a bank loan, or what you owe to your suppliers for goods.
¿Escuchan bien el video?
Interference.
¿Me escuchan bien?
Sometimes.
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 Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
A little business.
Goods or to the IRS in taxes. Others, for example, a bank loan, or what you owe to your
Ok, guys, ¿se entendió lo que es assets?
I don't understand that.
No, because the listen interference in this moment with you explaining.
Okay.
Assets are usually things of value or resources the company owns and uses. For instance, land and buildings, office equipment, inventory, or cash, just to name a few.
Okay, let me explain. These are assets. ¿Me escuchan bien ahora?
Yes.
Okay, these are assets. Assets are your resources, what you have, something that is yours. For example, a building, equipment, a cash. So those are assets. Okay, what you have.
Few.
Okay.
Liabilities are what you owe to others. For example, a bank loan, or what you owe to your suppliers for goods or to the IRS in tax.
Okay, and liabilities is what you own to others. Like, for example, a bank loan. If you have a bank loan, it's not yours because you need to pay that money back. So that is liability. All right, so you see the difference between assets and liability? Yes? Okay.
The third component is equity. This is a bit more abstract. It's the residual amount that would be left if the company sold all its assets and paid off all its liabilities. In other words, it's the difference between total assets and total liabilities. This leftover money belongs to the owners of the company.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and
Commercial.
confidently, so
Sorry.
you never have to slow down at work. Instant correction.
That was a commercial.
In the balance sheet, the assets are on one side and equity and liabilities are on the other side.
Okay, look, here you have the terms more explained. Okay, assets, liabilities, and equity. So assets, land, buildings, office equipment, inventory, cash, etc. Something that you have. Liabilities, bank loans, something that is not yours, okay? Bank loans, accounts, payables, etc. Those are liabilities, something that you need to pay, all right? Because it's not yours, okay, yet. So equity is paid in capital, retained earning, etc. So what is equity? What is equity?
Asset less liability.
Exactly. Like, for example, you have a business, but
Capital.
sudden, okay, all of a sudden you sell your assets. You sell your assets because you want to eliminate your liabilities, your debts. Okay, so the money that you have left, okay, when you sell your assets is your equity. Okay, that is the equity.
If you draw a line between the two and one on top, it looks like a T. This is what accountants use to visualize accounting transactions. It's a very helpful tool, and we're going to come back to these T accounts all the time. You can see that the left side of the T is just as big as the right side. That's because everything the company owns, so its assets, was purchased either from debt, so somebody else's money, or its own money, meaning equity. For money.
Okay, look, all assets the company owns were purchased. Purchase is the same as bought, right? Were purchased with
from debt, so somebody else's money, or its own money.
Okay, with debt. Okay, los recursos que una empresa tiene fueron adquiridos ya sea por una deuda, okay, que se convierte en un liability, or equity, que sería el propio, I would say, it,
Como
el propio capital, right,
capital.
that you already have. Exactly.
Meaning equity. For money to go to one account, it has to come out of another. We call this a flow of economic benefit from a source to a destination. We already said that assets minus liabilities equals equity. If we rearrange this like this, we get assets equal liabilities plus equity. Both sides are always in balance, hence the name balance sheet. And that is the foundation for any accounting system. The accounting equation. Total amount of assets equals total liabilities plus equity. Both sides are in balance. With that in mind, let's see how the balance sheet looks like for Claudio. A balance sheet is always created at a certain point in time, like at the end of the business year or at the end of a quarter. In our example, it's the end of Claudio's business day. Claudio started out with 100 euros in cash, which is also the money or equity he put into the business. The cash on the left side equals equity on the right side. The balance sheet at this point is in balance. Then he spent the cash in the morning to buy the colorful plates. The plates are what we call his inventory. In the process, his cash got reduced to zero, but in exchange, he received another asset, inventory. He didn't get richer or poorer by that, right? The total amount of assets is still 100, and of course his equities too. After he sold the plates for 5 euros each, he ended up with 500 euros in his pocket at the end of the day. His inventory is gone because he sold all the plates to the tourists. At the end of the day, his inventory value, therefore, is zero. He doesn't have any more plates. If we look at Claudio's balance sheet at the end of the day, we can see that the total value of assets, the left side is 500 euros. That's the cash he came home with. On the credit side, we only have 100 euros. The balance sheet is out of balance. As we know, this can't be. Both sides always need to be in balance. So what's wrong here? The missing component is the profit he made during the day. If we go back to the income statement, we see that Claudio's net income was 400 euros. This will be added to equity. Why? Because due to his successful business, he made the business more valuable. When he started out the day, it was worth only 100 euros, which was the money he put into the business when he walked out the door. When he came home, he had sold all his plates with a profit of 400 euros. So his business is now worth more, which is reflected in a higher equity. Net income is the link between the income statement and the balance sheet. So when we add the profit of 400 euros he achieved to equity, also the right side gets to a total of 500 euros, and the balance sheet balances like it should. So that's how it would look like for Claudio at the end of his successful day at the beach. I hope this video was helpful for you to get familiar with accounting basics. I'm planning to add more videos for accounting in the coming weeks. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to cover a specific topic. Now the videos that are coming, just to give you a heads up what they're about, it's going to be on debits and credits and more details on the balance sheet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to improve your skills, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out any new videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Okay, so there you go. Okay, so that is a simple and clear way to understand a balance sheet. So remember that in your balance sheet, there are some important aspects, which are, Anthony, which are the aspects for the balance sheet?
No, all clear.
No, okay, but which are the aspects, the important aspects in the balance sheet, Anthony?
The aspect is important
Okay, but just
with
Anthony, just give me the terms. I mean, or the components that you have in the balance sheet. Like, for example, you have assets. What else? In your balance sheet, you have assets. You have
teacher. Sorry, I listen with very interference.
okay. I'm really having poor connection today.
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me now,
The
Will?
neighborhoods.
My neighbors. Okay.
Income.
Huh?
Income.
Okay, incomes. What else?
Equity.
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 Equity. Let me write down the pronunciation.
Equity.
Equity. Okay, equity. And you have the stress on the first syllable. Okay.
The meaning this word. The meaning equity.
Oh, the meaning of equity.
Yes.
Okay,
What is
equity.
the meaning?
The meaning is okay, let me explain this. As I told you, right, when you were watching the video, equity is, for example, when you, I mean, in simple words, Anthony, equity is your own money. Is your own money. It's not money that you own to others. Because if you have some money that you own to others, that is liability. But equity is your own money.
Own money.
Yes?
Understood is equity, my own money, but asset is the pronounce.
Assets, yes, assets.
Asset is my, for example, my house, my car, etc.
Yes, exactly. Those are assets.
Okay.
If you have a house, okay, a car, so those are your assets. If you have a house at the beach, okay, that is another asset, right? So it's your resources, is what you have. Liability, is what you own to others. Like, for example, if you have a debt at the bank, a loan, so that is liability. That is not equity, because equity is your own money, something that you don't need to pay it back.
Can you read in the chat the library? I don't know.
Liability.
Yes, please.
The pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay.
Assets is only for a business.
Yes. These are,
Term.
yes. These are business terms.
Okay.
Okay. Liabilities. Okay. Anthony, there you have liabilities. Anthony?
Yes, good. Thank you.
All right. Also, we have assessed. Profit or income. What is revenue? What is revenue?
I don't know.
Revenue? Do you remember the example?
Is the paint the money? For example, which month I have the money with my work? How do you say pago?
Oh, but that's a payment.
Payment.
Yes.
Maybe will be payment. The monthly payment.
Ingresos.
Revenue
Uh-huh.
is the same income.
Revenue is the same as is the same as income.
Okay, okay.
Revenue is the
Okay.
same as income. Revenue. Is the same as
What is for the more usage?
actually both, Anthony. Actually both. You use both.
Income,
Revenue or
income or
income.
whatever which word uses.
Both are acceptable. Income, but you have the stress on the first syllable, income. Income. Another word that you watch or saw in the video is profitable. Profitable. You have the stress on the first syllable. If something is profitable, remember, is really good, all right, to carry on, or it's a really nice business that makes good money, that is profitable. For example, what kind of business, Guille, do you think are profitable here in El Salvador?
Sell food.
Sell food, all right, that might be profitable. You can get good revenue or good income, okay? Any others, Sergio? Any other business, Sergio?
Repeat, teacher.
Any other business that might be profitable?
What does it mean profitable?
Profitable.
Profitable.
Rentable.
Rentable.
Yes, something that
Yes.
makes
Ah, okay. Business is sales business the car.
can you be more specific? You mean selling cars?
Sales car.
Selling cards. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good. Hey guys, have you ever had a business? No? You have never had a business?
Never.
Never.
Fragance.
What,
Business de coffee.
what do you sell, Anthony?
Yes, myself fragance.
Oh, really?
The all kinds. for men, for women.
Okay. Is that business profitable?
The business is with my wife.
Okay. All right. But is that profitable?
Yes.
Yes. You think it's profitable?
Yes. Yes. The pain is little, but the little with little is very much money.
Okay. All right. Gloria. Uh-huh.
It's profitable.
Okay. It's profitable. Gloria, have you ever had a business?
Oh,
Never?
no.
Carlos Atiel?
Business is my coffee.
Your coffee. You sell
Yes,
coffee?
yes. Coffee, coffee artisanal.
Artisan. Oh,
Yes.
really?
How much?
350 cents for what did you say, libra for
Pound.
pounds.
Yes.
Pound.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. When finish the class, I talk with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You say, Carlos, artisan.
It's a little bit artisan.
Artisan.
Yeah.
Artisan is the right pronunciation. Artisan, artesanal.
Artisanal. Artisan.
Artisan coffee.
Yes.
And each pound cost how much?
$3.50.
$3.50.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And how much do you invest? How much do you invest? What's your revenue?
Please repeat the question.
What's your revenue?
Revenue.
Yes, what's your revenue or your income? Because you sell each pound at $3.50.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, okay. So what's your revenue? What's your income?
Let me see. $2.75.
$2.75. Oh, that's a
Yes,
really nice
in
revenue.
the yeah, and the self $3.50.
Imagine.
Yeah, in the pack in the. Let me see.
Okay.
The revenue
This is
that
the
is
package.
not saved. That is not saved.
Okay.
It's confidence. It's confidence.
And the coffee.
Let me see. Let me see your coffee.
Okay, this is the coffee and put the mark in the package.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. I don't know, man.
Okay. All right. Well, that's really cool. Okay. All right, guys. Hector, have you ever had a business?
I don't have a business.
Okay. Luis Quintanilla?
No, I know.
Never.
Never.
Okay. All right, guys. So I don't know if you have a question about this. No questions? All right. So, well, homework has been assigned. Remember that you have some homework for Friday, and the due date is Friday 28th at 1 p.m. So you need to submit your homework before this time. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So guys, let's go over the attendance.
Okay.
Okay, Jose Alvarez. Yes. Julio Barrera.
Present.
Okay, Jose Bonilla.
Present.
Carlos Calderón.
Present.
Carlos Clara.
Present.
Okay, Jackson Cornejo.
Present.
Sergio de León.
Present.
Ismael Díaz. Ismael. Abimael, are you there? No. Okay. Guillermo Fuentes.
Present.
Denis González.
Present.
Héctor Lima.
Present.
Gloria Mancilla.
Present, teacher.
Alexis Monterrosa.
Present, teacher.
Luis Quintanilla.
Present.
Carlos Hidalgo.
Presente.
Anthony Rodríguez.
Present.
And Aldair Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Okay. All right, guys. So this is it for today's lesson. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow,
See you
teacher.
tomorrow, classmate.
See you
Okay. See you
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
teacher. Have a nice day.
See you tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye.